these people, they fall into it's a philosophical error. It's called the error of scientism, which is the idea that the only thing that counts as knowledge is basically, is people's the people's opinion nowadays about science. Not what science has always taught. It's the idea that, well, what does Fauci say? What does the World Health Organization? What does Klaus Schwab say? Okay, that's what we believe now. So it changes kind of like the revolving constitution, Terry.
Yeah, see, Pope Benedict XVI, I've been reading back more of his stuff recently over the weekend.
We have to.
Jesse, he said this, and I remember you and I talking about this when he said, we are moving towards a dictatorship of relativism, which does not recognize anything as definitive and has its highest value one's own ego and one's own desires. If that doesn't describe our culture right now, the Holy Trinity, me, myself, and I, that's what I see going on right now. And we just have to call people to the gospel. I mean, that's it, the truth. It's what sets us free. It's not your opinion. I could care less what Jesse or Terry Barber his opinion is. I want to know the dignity, a biblical worldview. I want to have a Catholic apostolic teachings, perennial teachings of the church. That's all I go to, Jess. Biblical teachings of the Catholic faith, the catechism, all this other stuff that comes down that doesn't consistently teach what the church has taught, I disregard it, okay? I don't even pay attention to it.
Yeah, even when it comes from the highest.
No, I don't pay attention. I'm sorry. I don't.
Yeah,
if it's not what the church teaches,
they're outside of their lane.
They don't have the authority. Remember this, Jess, and you know this.
Yes.
I have a great respect for the papacy. I would die for the papacy. I really would. The seat of Peter. Now, don't forget, the Pope is the vigor of Christ. He's not the superior of Christ.
He's not the successor of Christ.
Yeah, he can't. He can't do things that oversee what Christ taught. That's not his position. Even if he tried to do that, it wouldn't work because it's not part of his office. His office is this, to confirm us in our faith. That's what I'm asking for. That's what we pray for with all our popes. And I would just say, right now, the present Holy Father needs our prayers and sacrifices more than ever, because I see right now, and I'll just be honest with you, Jess, a weakness in the papacy right now. And the reason I see it is I see the Holy Father teaching things that the world wants to hear about climate change, about morality that would fit my morality, so I don't have to be so rigid when it comes to sexual morality. That's not part of what he can teach as in the sense of authoritative. That's his opinion, and he's entitled to that. But what he's mostly entitled to is our prayers.
Yes, he's entitled to our prayers. And by the way, you get a partial indulgence when you pray for the Pope. So
yep, exactly.
That's a good reason to pray for him every day. You get an indulgence, and also what the Pope is his entitlement is he's supposed to, as the biblical passage says in Luke chapter 22. Confirm the brethren.
That's
in
biblical.
What? In the faith.
Yeah.
In the faith. What type of faith? The faith that was once and for all delivered to the saints. Jude chapter 1 verse 3.
And Jesse, let me just jump in. That's what we try to do here at Virgin Most Powerful Radio. If you notice, everything we do is based on a biblical worldview. I mean, if there's anybody that, Jess Romero especially, sometimes they call me, Jesse, a fundamentalist Catholic. You ever had that called to you, Jess?
Oh, yeah.
Once or twice maybe? Of course.
Yeah.
You know why, Jess? Because we got this Bible in our hands and we're saying, this is what the Bible teaches, this is what the Catholic Church teaches, and you want to call me out for that? Okay, go ahead. I'm convicted of being a Christian biblical view person, using the Catechism of the Catholic Church and the Bible to have my teachings that I adhere to and nothing else.
Yep, that's
it.
I've been called that many times.
I know you have, brother. I've been with you when you were called that.